Looking and feeling like spring. 60s and 70s is what we'll do throughout the rest of the week. Of course, we've been also talking about how the pollen levels are only going up from here and are expected to go into the medium-high range even by the end of the week.
Did you get your Claritin yet?
I haven't, yes. The only thing is the stuff that works for me is all the drowsy stuff. So when I take it, I just want to take a nap.
Yeah. So you become a zombie.
So the struggle is very real, and I think it'll be real for a lot of us by the end of the week. But Alive Like outside, I mean, just a beautiful day. If you have any errands to run, this is over towards Lylesville and Anson County. A nice view of the lake there. A little bit of a breeze out there. We also do have some extra cloud cover, live view from the greater Charlotte area. The warm up is on today, upper 60s to lower 70s. Tomorrow we'll see an increase in cloud cover, still expected to be mostly dry. And then as we go later in onto the week, especially towards the weekend, that is when rain chances eventually return. Temperature is warming up. We reached the 30s this morning, so it was definitely a chilly start. Jackets needed, but it's kind of that time of the year where you can shed them for the afternoon. That's exactly what we have in today's forecast. In fact, our morning low this morning was in Charlotte, 38 degrees. In Hickory, we dropped down to 34. Same over towards Rock Hill. Right now, we are 59 in the metro, 58 in Monroe, and starting to enter into the lower 60s over towards Chesterfield County. So today, great for any outdoor activities. A mix of sunshine and clouds with high temperatures in the middle to upper 60s. A few locations I do think could hit 70 degrees. Of course, it's going to be cooler in the mountains. High temperatures will be close to about 60 degrees. Lots of sunshine to go around. Close to 70 over towards Morganton. And then the further south you get over towards greater Charlotte area, we'll do about the upper 60s. For South Carolina counties down into the Midlands, upper 60s to lower 70s can be expected. By the time we get tomorrow, this is when we're going to start to creep up closer to that 70-degree mark, especially across the Piedmont area, but really entering well into the 70s for both Thursday and Friday. Friday, we could even be close to a record. I believe that record is 77. We are forecasted to hit 76. Of course, we will have an increase in southerly winds. We'll also have an increase in cloud cover and the potential for a couple of rain showers, especially starting to move in between Friday and Saturday, something that we definitely could use. Our pollen forecast count today is at a 6. That is a medium level, but you'll notice with those warmer temperatures and breezy days, remember this is kind of what makes the pollen levels worse, and it spreads so much more quickly. Really starts to go into that medium high range by Thursday and especially Friday, with it being the warmest day of the week. The main culprits right now are elm, juniper, and alder. Of course, we will start to see this go up even more. The worst time for pollen for this time of year is around April. Best chance for rain coming towards the weekend, like I mentioned, more scattered for Friday, but as we go into Friday night into Saturday, that's when it's looking like to be the most widespread. Now, this is an interesting stat. Of course, meteorologist Chris Mulcahy is the stat king. So the days that we've had rain so far have all fallen on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, taking the most days out of this year of 4 days. And that's exactly what we have coming up with this weekend setup. So Friday into Saturday, that's when we got those rain chances. Here's that low pressure system and that cold front that's going to bring that round of wet weather. Here's a look at 11 a.m. on your Friday. Notice that highest coverage of rain probably going to be up the mountains, a little bit less scattered here in the Piedmont. This starts to ramp up as we go into the late afternoon. Evening hours will continue those rain chances as we go into Friday night, and especially for your Saturday, where we could potentially see some heavy rain. As this moves off, by the time we get to the second half of Saturday, this is 3 o'clock, starts to clear out to the south and east. I think the second half of the day will feature a clearing trend. We'll continue that into Sunday morning as well. So adding it all up for Friday, we'll see those totals accumulate anywhere from about a quarter to about half an inch, but I think it's really Friday night and into Saturday where we do have the chance to pick up over an inch of rainfall across the area. Certainly something that we need. Of course, last weekend brought over an inch of rain across much of the area, even some locations picking up too. So we'll take anything that we can get. Remember, Charlotte is under that extreme drought status. We haven't been under an extreme drought since 2008. That continues for cover pretty much most of the upstate of South Carolina. And if you're not in an extreme, well, you're under a moderate or severe drought. So all of us could definitely use it. In this Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast, today, mostly sunny, highs upper 60s. Will be close to 70 degrees tomorrow. We'll just add more cloud cover, then well into the 70s by the end of the work week. The trade-off is, of course, pollen levels go up, and we've got rain chances returning to the area. Now, as that cold front moves across, 50s back into the forecast. So Sunday will be noticeably cooler. We'll have those rain chances kind of tapering off for Sunday. So yes, it may be wet for the first half of the day, but I do think we'll see a nice clearing trend. By Monday, it's cold once again, near freezing temperatures, highs near 50 degrees. So winter not done with us yet, but we'll certainly take this, what is this called? False spring? Yeah, we always get it. So
Yeah.